Mental health isn't just about treating your symptoms, it's about prevention.
Did you know that actually 1 in 8 people globally suffer with mental health conditions? This is really alarming, and that's also one of the reasons why we decided to cover this topic. Today, we are sharing some easy, science-backed habits that actually helped our mental well-being, and those are
Gratitude,
mindfulness,
books,
and changing the perspective on things which are happening on a regular basis in our lives.
The first tip is the power of gratitude. It's more just about writing, I am thankful for. You really have to feel it. We started with writing a gratitude journal about a month ago. We bought a beautiful journal and we supported each other to start journaling every single day. However, we started and maybe we kept on for about a week. Gratitude is very easy, yet it's not that easy because every day you have to think about what you're grateful for. But it cannot be just like, oh, I'm happy that I live in a house, or I have 2 kids and I have a husband and a happy life. You have to feel it. So then it can be really like a healing process when you really feel it.
Shifting your focus on what you are grateful for, on the blessings you have in life, it really helps your mind to focus on the positive or on what you are grateful for. And trust me, it's making a massive difference. As Anna said, for about a week or so, we were really rigid, writing down every day, but then life takes over and one day you're too tired to write, next day you forget. But we worked with this and we actually changed it. And on the days when you, for whatever reason, don't feel like writing down, then you think about it inside you.
Yes, I wasn't able to really journal because it takes time and I have 2 kids and it's impossible to really sit down and focus and really feel the emotion. So I said, okay, when my kids are sleeping, I am trying to at least for a moment to think what I'm grateful for when I'm in bed. So I try to at least think about it, or if I am on the go and I am really happy for something, I just put it to my nose in my phone. So it's not only about sitting and journaling to a journal and really using a pen and paper, but it's just about feeling the emotion, being really grateful. And sometimes it just can be a thought. It doesn't need to be written down, but it helps. Writing down helps.
Living our busy everyday lives, you forget eventually about many things that you were 2, 3, 4 weeks ago really grateful for. So it's really nice, again, for my mind to sometimes open the gratitude journal and look at, oh, wow, this happened, that happened. You know what I mean? Like it just refreshes your memory for that particular really nice moment or thought or whatever happened, which was nice. That really helps to shift your focus on something nice and positive.
They also told me when raising a child, what you put an emphasis on grows. If you put an emphasis on something negative, it also grows. So this also helped to change my mindset and really focus on things that I'm grateful for, because if I am really grateful for them and I put emphasis on them, then they grow.
Studies show that people who practice gratitude journal or practice gratitude in their daily lives decrease their level of cortisol, stress hormone, by 23%.
We have one bonus tip with gratitude journaling that can really help you to feel it, and it's changing what you're writing down. What we advise you to do is to try to somehow change the sentence that you're writing down or thinking about, such as I am grateful not only for the house, but for the comfort, for the safety it provides me. Try to incorporate emotions into that sentence, and suddenly you will feel the difference that I'm grateful for a house, or I'm grateful for what it's been providing me, like the comfort, the love, the safety, and you will see the change.
That's when gratitude heals.
Tip number 2 is micro meditation. Start daily with 1, 2, or 5 minutes. Close your eyes and try to meditate. What does it really mean? For example, Petra, she always told me I'm not really good at meditation. I think that most of the people, they don't know that they do it, but they really practice it every day. It's like going for a walk and feeling the sun hitting your skin. When I have my me time and I'm just focusing on myself, that's also meditation. There are more than 70 meditations you can actually incorporate to your life. And you don't even know about all of them. I'm pretty sure we don't know all of the 70 or more
I'm
than
pretty sure,
70 meditations, but we know that they exist. So if you want to practice this, start very easy, let's say, just with closing your eyes and deep breathing, or really feeling the emotion right in the moment that you are in.
It doesn't come naturally, to be honest. I had to mindfully incorporate it into my life, or as Anna said, maybe I was doing it sometimes without realizing I'm doing it. But I am noticing changes or the difference that it makes to my mindset or to the thoughts that I'm focusing on in that moment or during that day, or it somehow does
Influence you.
We mean micro meditation, the little moments that anchor you during the day. Research shows that just 5 minutes of meditation or micro meditation or mindfulness practice can reduce anxiety levels by up to 40%.
You don't have to do it perfectly.
Make it work for you. We have different lives, different conditions. For instance, I'm not a morning person and I cannot imagine doing something in the morning because I'm usually stressed and very busy getting ready for work and being able to get out of the house as soon as possible. But on the other hand, I can always find 5 minutes during my lunch break or shortly before falling asleep or when it's a quiet time in the evening. Make it work for you. Just get on with it and start. Another game changer, perspective shifting. And what it actually is. In our lives, we go through a lot of unexpected moments, right? It can be divorce. It can be not having children when you really wanted children. It can be having two boys instead of having a girl you dreamed about when you were younger. It can be tough breakup. It can be death of a close person to your heart, etc., etc. There are ways how you can look at this and try to remember when you change your perspective and be compassionate towards yourself, it helps you to heal much faster and much better. When someone is telling you about their problem or their vulnerability or about something they are really disappointed and sad about, and it's something you cannot relate to, please try not to say, oh, just move on. Oh, be positive. Life is too short. It's not helping at that right moment. And actually, you can potentially be hurting the other person even more at that particular moment. So try your best to be compassionate and
Gentle, walking in the shoes of the person, that they are really going through some struggles, and you cannot just tell them like everything will be okay, because it's like a slap to their face. It's not helping in any way. So you try to reframe their thinking. Tell them to focus on the positive side of that thing right now, because I am a firm believer that everything is happening for a reason. There is
Yes.
always something good in what is happening.
You can always look at any situation from different perspectives, and it's only up to you and only you which perspective you will decide to focus on.
Our last tip is reading inspiring books. Books can be really like a therapy, but they cost a fraction of the price of a therapy. Reading books is like a compound interest. You will see the change in your behavior, in the way you think, in the way you look at things. You start to understand much more of the reality you're living in. So reading books is one of the things that we keep doing for so many years. Petra has an extensive library of books, and I'm also the person that loves reading, and you can even see some of the books behind us. Just fill your mind with beautiful ideas. It might feel like it's tiny little piece every day, but over time you will see it compounds.
We both love to get inspired from reading books, and we would like to share some of them with you today.
Right now, I just finished the Almanac of Naval Ravikant. I would highly suggest you to go through this book. It gives you a lot of ideas and inspiration on life as a whole, on entrepreneurship, on mental health, and many other areas of your life.
The book I would like to mention is The Happy Sexy Millionaire by Stephen Bartlett. I bought it actually, I think it was 2 years ago when I was at the airport in London, and I was just randomly passing by, and let's be honest, the title of this book is quite catchy. Immediately after having a look at just briefly some pages, I thought, okay, I'll give this one a go. And I'm happy to say that it was a very good selection. Anna also read this book, and we agreed that Stephen's advice, experiences, and his background in terms of his upbringing and how he made himself a happy, sexy millionaire is quite inspiring.
Both Naval and Stephen have implemented the 4 tips that we shared with you today, and they help them massively to get from really not great upbringing to where they are today. So if you implement those tips, it can seem to you that it's just some small changes that they cannot really rapidly change your life. But you will see day by day, step by step, that it can really help you to get from not a very good state of mind to a much better, more positive state of mind.
There are more authors which are as inspiring. Please share with us who is your go-to author, who has inspired you with their life journey and their advice, experience, or whatever was helpful in your life journey. We hope this video inspired you in some way, gave you some good tips. We would be really happy to know what you implemented in your life and how it helped you. We hope you will have a great week, and you can check our next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.